lizard, 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 lizard.
Hi everyone, welcome back to part 2. Today we finish our lizard Tom. We will make the upper part of the mouth, the tongue, the arms and the legs. No sewing is needed. Let's get started. Once you've finished the lower part of the mouth, chain 1 and cut the yarn. Now, let's mark the 8 stitches left for the upper part. Place a stitch marker in the first and last stitch, just like you see on the screen. There should be 8 stitches in total. Now, let's start the upper mouth. Insert your hook into the first marked stitch and chain 2. First, do a double crochet increase. Then, work 6 double crochets across the middle. To finish the row, do 1 last double crochet increase. At the end of this run, you should have 10 stitches in total. Now, for round 2, first chain 2 and turn your work over. We are going to make the top of the mouth. Start with 1 double crochet decrease, then do 6 double crochets. Finish the row with 1 more double crochet decrease. At the end of round 2, you have 8 stitches left. Now, for round 3, first chain 2 and turn your work over again. We are making the mouth a bit smaller now. Start with 1 double crochet decrease, then do 4 double crochets. Finish the row with 1 more double crochet decrease. At the end of this round, you have 6 stitches left. This is round 4. First, chain 2 and turn your work 1 more time. Now we have finished the curve. Start with 1 double crochet decrease, then do 2 double crochets. Finish the row with 1 more double crochet decrease. At the end of round 4, you will have 4 stitches left. Now, round 4 is finished. You can cut the yarn. To make Tom look his best, we are going to hide all the yarn tails. Make sure everything is tucked in for a neat and clean look. Now, get the inside of the mouth we made earlier. We are going to attach it to the body. But before we do that, we need to mark our stitches. I will use 4 stitch markers to make it easy. I'm marking the middle of the upper mouth, the 2 gaps on the sides, and the middle of the lower mouth. Just follow the arrows on the screen to see exactly where they go. Once you've done marking, it should look like this as you see on the screen. Now we are going to join the mouth to the body. Insert your hook through both pieces, the body and the inside mouth piece. Chain 1 and then do single crochets all the way around the mouth. This joins the 2 pieces together perfectly. Just follow my hook as I go around. Before we close the gap, it's time for stuffing. Fill the head with a little bit of stuffing to give it a nice round shape. Now that it's stuffed, let's close the gap. Continue doing your single crochets all the way to the end. To finish, make a snip stitch in the very first stitch. Now you can cut the yarn and pull it through. Don't forget to hide that last yarn tail inside the body. Great job, the mouth is done. Now let's make the arms. We are going to start between rows 12 and 13. Insert your hook and pull up a loop. Chain 7. To make the hand look neat, we will crochet into the back pumps. Skip the first stitch, do 2 snip stitches. Then chain 2 and snip stitch 2 back down. Chain 2 and snip stitch again. To finish the arm, do 4 single crochets back to the body. Cut the yarn and hide the tail inside. Now for the necks. These are very similar to the hands. Start between row 7 and row 8. Insert your hook and chain 8. Just like before, we will work in the back palms. Skip the first stitch. Do 2 slip stitches. For the knit 2 toes, chain 2 and slip stitch 2, and then chain 2 and slip stitch 2 again. To finish the knit, do 5 single crochets back to the body, cut the yarn and hide the tail inside. Time for the tongue. Switch to your pink yarn and insert your hook into the inside of the mouth. Just look at the screen to see exactly where to start. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, chain 10, and then we're starting from the 3rd chain from your hook. Work 8 half double crochets all the way back down. Cut the yarn and hide the tail inside the mouth. We are almost finished. To keep things simple, we aren't going to crochet the eyes today. Instead, we are just going to glue the eyes onto the body. Pick the perfect spot right above the mouth and press them down, and just like that. Your lizard top is all done. And there he is. You can even turn your lizard top into a keychain. Just add a little wing to his head, and now you can carry him everywhere with you. He is the perfect little buddy for your bed or your key. Thank you so much for crocheting with me today. I share easy crochet ideas for beginners and handmade gifts. If you enjoy crochet keychains and beginner-friendly projects, consider subscribing. It really helps support my channel. Happy crocheting! I will see you in the next video.